Spring 2025 machine tour. Some of these machines you know a lot of, and some of these machines you had no idea I even had. So, let's give you a full tour. First of all, we have my dad's 04 Honda Foreman ES 400. Pretty much bone stock. We threw a piece of plywood over that so we can put stuff on it. Have some new tires on it, as you guys saw in a couple videos ago. And my brother just took it through the mud hole in our backyard, so it's a bit muddy. It has this huge light bar on the front that we never use. The best part is it loves to start up easy. Mainly only use this thing for utility use. We don't really like rip on it, but sometimes we have to have a little fun and we do rip on it. But on to the next. This here is my Murray lawnmower that I fully converted into a mud mower. So a couple years ago, this was our normal mow the lawn mower. This is how we cut the grass, and the deck shot, but it ran just fine. So I took the deck off, and I spray painted it, and it wasn't pulley swapped, it wasn't governor swapped, nothing. It was just bone stock, and I painted it white. And then, time after, I blew the motor, so I put in this new motor, and it's still not pulley swapped, but the videos I have posted, it was just a new motor with the paint. And then stuff you haven't seen, but you'll see in a later video, I put the hood back on, and we're installing train horns. So that will be fun. Future plans is to pulley swap it and get some bigger tires on that, because this thing is slow and gutless, but it looks good doing it. So the only downside on this thing is I didn't clean the carb after sitting all winter, so it takes a while to start up. But let's see if we can't get a cold start. Choke all the way on. It only starts on choke. But that's pretty much it for the mud mower. Stay tuned to see these train horns. So over here we have my dad's mini bike. Last spring I was riding it and I popped the tire, and we haven't ordered a new tire or tube yet. Somehow, over the course of sitting for a year, kill switch does not work at all, so we have to pull the ignition coil off the spark plug. I know that because I tried to start it yesterday, because it hasn't started since last year, so I wanted to see if it started, and pulled over, and I tried to hit the kill switch because I knew it ran, and it didn't stop. So I sat here for 10 minutes trying to get it shut off. And finally I pulled ignition and it shut off. So yeah, we're going to hopefully order up a tube and reuse that tire because it still has tons of tread. And get that kill switch hooked up, and stay tuned for this. Here we have the fleet of dirt bikes. Let's start on that end. This is my 08 Suzuki RM85L. L stands for big wheel. It's currently for sale. I'm planning on selling it this weekend, sadly, but on to bigger and better things. I bought this thing, my first bike. It's pretty clapped out from the guy I bought it from. As an example, bought it with no chain guard. Chain is shot. Front sprocket is shot. This is shot. The carburetor is the wrong one. It should look like this. And it sucks in air, so that's great. What else? Oh, the clutch cable The bars are four-wheeler handlebars and are too high, so the clutch cable doesn't hook up. Clutch lever is all messed up. Needs to be replaced. The grips are fried. What else? Plastics are all shot. All that. This little tab is broken, so I have it zip tied on. My exhaust is just hanging on there. It has no mount. Front tire is bald. Fork seals are so bad I have them electrical taped up in there. Front brakes, non-existent. But it still runs and drives. I rode it yesterday. That's pretty much it for this bike. Planning on selling it. So, on to this. This is my brother's 2015 YZ 112 Super Mini. He raced it, one race, blew it up. This thing should be running hopefully this summer. This thing is super clean. Just needs to be washed and put the motor back in. And here is my brother's 07 CRF 150R. Not even 5 minutes into our first ride, timing chain exploded through the head. And we got a new timing chain, but the pulley in here to pull off the flywheel, we do not have, and we cannot get it off. But if he gets that flywheel off, he can put the new timing chain and this thing should run. Then here is my 02 YZ85 that I'm fully restoring, rebuilding on this channel. Not gonna show you guys all the parts that I'm getting for this thing, but the reason I don't throw any more parts on here is because those parts are getting replaced. So stay tuned for that. That's my 02 YZ85. This is only 7 machines out of the 11 that we have. So let's show you the other 4 right here. Sorry that they're under this tarp, but they're summarized because these are all snowmobiles. I'll try and pop up a video or a picture of these things without the tarp. I can just barely lift it up back here. So there's one, there's one, there's one, and there's the other one. So over here is my 1989 Arctic Cat Cougar 500. This thing's awesome, but it has no brakes. And I accidentally hit a tree because I had no brakes, but nothing really bad happened. I just cracked the front plastic. I need to get front brakes, and then I'm planning on selling this thing and getting a new snowmobile, so stay tuned for that. Right here is my dad's 1986 Polaris XCR Indy Triple 600. It ripped, but we blew a head gasket accidentally. So now we gotta order a head gasket, but we're gonna do that this fall. My brother's 1999 XC700. I don't really know what's wrong with it. He does. It needs skis. The pull cord ain't running right, and it leaks coolant. And then here we have my brother's 1995 XLT 600 Indy Triple. We don't really know what's wrong with it. I sure will figure it out someday. But yeah, that's it for the snowmobiles. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. See you guys next week. Please like and subscribe. Please stay tuned for all the videos on these machines and the machines over there. See you guys next week.